with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good afternoon, I'm Elspeth Meisner. Thanks so much for joining us for your Erie News Now Weekend NOWCAST. We have new information this afternoon as students at Grover Cleveland will be learning from home this week due to rising COVID-19 case numbers in the Grover Cleveland community. According to a Facebook post by the Grover Cleveland PTSA, a letter also went home to parents saying that from Monday, November 15th until Friday, November 19th, students will be participating in synchronous virtual learning. In-person instruction will resume on Tuesday, November 30th after the Thanksgiving holiday. The letter also states that the building will be cleaned while students are away, and the decision was made in accordance with the Erie County Health Department. Well, today might not be the first time you saw snow for the season, but we caught a few flakes coming down yesterday in many different parts of our region. In Northeast and in Harbor Creek, the flurries and the snow pellets that fell were quite persistent enough to stay on all the grass and fields, as well as covered some windshields. In the city of Erie, that same mix of precipitation was falling from the sky and perhaps sticking on rooftops, but not staying on the warm grass. It's all a reminder to make sure you take out your scrapers and shovels because winter is near. Well, students and members of Temple Anshe Hesed continue to celebrate Veterans Day this Sunday with a pop-up museum. On Friday, a class of students led a service to honor veterans, but they want to expand their observance by asking all 150 families who are part of the community in any way to bring in any artifacts, clothing, or memorabilia they may have from family members who was a veteran. From there, students were able to interview any of the veterans from their congregation, and together, students and their teachers put together this pop-up museum. Rabbi Morala says that it is important for students to see veterans all around us.
It's a wonderful testament to the commitment and the involvement of the Jewish community in national service, for sure, and throughout the conflicts that we've had to go through as a country.
He also said it was a two-step process to have children interview the veterans and to see the veterans all around them in the congregation. Well, another sign that winter is on the way is the return of indoor sports and activities like ice hockey. Last night, Second Harvest Food Bank of Northwest PA and the Erie Otters teamed up to fight hunger during Military Appreciation Night. People taking in the Otters versus the London Knights game were also there to donate money for their military share program. Our Isley Gooden has the story from the Erie Insurance Arena.
I think it's just a super important thing to do to recognize the veteran community.
Following Veterans Day, the Erie Otters held a military night. This is how they show appreciation to those who have served our country.
It's important for us to show our dedication to the town of Erie and the county of Erie like that. We show our support, especially for the Erie Otters.
Second Harvest Food Bank and the Erie Otters teamed up to fight hunger in our community.
Second Harvest Food Bank is really jazzed up to be sharing this night with our military. As you know, we've been celebrating our veterans. Veterans Day was on Thursday. So this is our way to give back, and the Erie Otters have done that too. So we've got a trailer out front that people can bring their non-perishable food items.
We always donate for Second Harvest. It's just a good thing to do, people in need.
Same thing. I just want to donate just so I can help people.
Second Harvest actually has a military share program where they provide 25 to 50 pounds of fresh groceries to a family that has a member that served or is serving currently.
The money that is donated goes a long way. $1, we are able to get 6 meals out of that $1.
The stadium was filled with fans who love hockey and our military.
And sticking with giving back to the community, this week is our annual Erie News Now food drive that's going to be taking place across the entire region. It's this Wednesday, November 17th, starting at 6 a.m. and lasting till 6:30 at night. Erie News Now is teaming up with the Second Harvest Food Bank of Northwest PA again for this event. You can donate money, non-perishable items, or frozen turkeys. You can also drop them off to any of our many locations all across the area. You don't even need to get out of your car. There's 12 locations for people to drop off items, including spots in Erie, Crawford, Warren, and McKean counties. We have all the details on our website, erienewsnow.com/food drive, where there's also a link to donate money online if you can't make it to our food drive. Well, there's a special open house on Saturday for a new funeral business in Erie. It's called the House of Paradise Cremation and Funeral Services. It's located at 1846 West 26th Street. It's a family-owned business operated by Henry Howes Jr. They also have a location in the Warrington section of Pittsburgh. The grand opening included a ribbon cutting, tours, and food, and clergy members were on hand to help dedicate the building.
We want to offer the best complete service for the people of Erie, Pennsylvania. We love Erie, we love our home, we love our people, and we want to make sure our people get the best professional service that they can get, because that's what we are about.
They also want to let the community know that they offer custom tailoring and affordable services to anybody who may need it. Well, the Cleveland Browns are taking on the Patriots today at 1 o'clock, so just a few minutes away. But as we make our way through Week 10, how are Browns feeling so far about the season? Well, we took a trip to Cleveland to find out. On an average Sunday in Cleveland, you may find the city quiet. But after a Browns game,
here we go, Brownies! Here we go! Woo, woo.
It's a different story. As we get closer and closer to playoffs, Browns fans are cautiously optimistic for a chance for a postseason run.
Browns are determined and they'll pull it out.
Lakita Taylor prefers to watch games at home, but the Winking Lizard is often packed in downtown Cleveland on game day. Alex Durdella says he's one of Cleveland's biggest fans and has some advice for Cleveland's coaches.
Just get Chubb the ball. Just run the ball. Get him in there. You saw what he just did this past weekend, so just keep it going. He's got the momentum. Just keep it going, to be honest.
Despite a slow start to the season, both Durdella and Taylor think the Browns will go far this season, just like last year.
Very exciting, very hopeful. I think they can do it. Again, if they're determined, they can do it.
And Taylor has a message to everyone on the Browns roster.
Stay focused, get it done.
Elspeth Meisner, Erie News Now. Once again, that game's at 1 o'clock today, and be sure to tune in to Erie News Now at 6 o'clock for a full recap of today's games. For the second year in a row, some Gannon Fraternity members walked 36 miles, all to raise funds for the Defiant Scholars Program, started by injured Cathedral Prep wrestler Ian Malashevsky. Ian's longtime friend Nicholas Carnival walked to Northeast and back with Phi Kappa Alpha brothers Brandon Boyce and Alex Stoy. They also joined in for the walk, where they walked through a mix of wintry mess from rain, sleet, snow, and pellets hitting them pretty hard. They said the point of the walk is to do something to help and do something hard to raise money for the scholarship funds for students who face challenges.
Target students specifically right now of like Erie County and the local area who have some sort of disability, whether that be physical, intellectual, and they're also trying to pursue an education. So preferably if they're trying to like attend college, and then we can get scholarship assistance to them from that.
Last year, they raised $7,500. They hope to match that with this walk. Ian Malashevsky, the spinal cord injury survivor who started the Defiant Scholars program, is now a senior at the University of Miami, majoring in neuroscience. Well, thanks so much for joining us for the Erie News Now Weekend Nowcast. Be sure to tune in to Erie News Now at 6 o'clock tonight for all the latest news, weather, and sports. Have a great Sunday.